Good morning and welcome to the Rolling Boil channel. I'm Nita, and my story is I was a hoarder for many years, and I lived in chaotic. When I wanted to do projects or something, I never could, so I'm taking the time now to do a video diary of how I'm going to whip this place into shape. And my latest thing, that makes everything look so spacious, is to just get the dish rack under the sink when I'm done. So it's in there, but it's dark down there, so I made the mistake of showing that. And then the other thing we did was take all the medicines off the shelf and just put our favorite mugs. So what you do is you have yours, and you have to make sure that your mate has his things. So and then we worked on this area, and I put the plate platform so my bowls are under there. Everything used to be crammed in here. So now I have got these things to hold cans in. And so everything used to be shoved in here. Everything, dishes, the cat food, the, household supplies, everything. So then I got this shelf, and I put all my baking things up there. So everything was down here in this cabinet. So I separated a lot of the pots and pans, and I got one of these racks to put pans that way, sheet pans that way. So and then we get a bread box. So when you hoard, only bread should be in here, nothing else. And when you're storing things, you have to make sure it doesn't get heavy, or it will just all come apart. So I have this Gorilla Tape down. So another thing is, over here I used to have that box. That box was in the corner here. So I tried to take one of my magnet hooks and get a place for the broom and the dustpan. So what I'm going to have to do is, to get it to work, is I'm going to have to take my twisties or something and braid these twisties together and make like a hook, so the magnet hook will work on that. So in that corner. And then I took Metal Arts, and I took the sheet metal and these hog twistings. It was all copper, so it's like oxidized, so I have to take this apart sometime. And what I've done is I've put all my tablespoons together, teaspoons down the line to the 1/8. And then this is a new edition, so I haven't taken them apart yet. Maybe I won't. I don't know. It's just so much. And so Jim got me a new Ninja thing, and the food processor and dough maker, and that blade, I got cut right away. It felt like a burn. So we put these up here like that so we could see where the blades are. So I think it looks pretty tough for a rolling boil kitchen. Okay, and then we put together an area where this is the stuff that we use all the time in cooking, and of course coffee, and so there's a lot to it. I discussed how if I want to use this, I would have to put it over here. That's why it was important for me to clean under the counter. And, oh gosh, I'm tired. I get up like at 2:30 and started doing the work that needed to be done today. So, this weekend I was able to do quite a bit of my paperwork because I have this desk now. And it's awesome. Because since I moved in, we now have our keys right here when we come in the door. And when I go someplace, there's where my purse is. It might not always stay in that spot, but I mean, and there's where my camera's at. And now I just took this kind of sheet metal tissue holder thing, and I just put my flags in there because they were falling all over the place. They were falling on the floor, and I was kind of disgusted with myself that was happening. So this weekend I tackled like quite a bit of my mess over there. Like this is my project today. It's mostly papers. I get a lot of stuff, and I got kicked out of I left an art studio, and we had some problems getting along with these people that didn't want to do any work. So, I worked a lot on my plastic storage boxes. So everything that I've taken out of from under the sink is right here, and like a bench. And then the other plastic boxes I made the window bench. So, and it's all like clear plastic, so you can see what's in the boxes. But since we took the couch out, it allowed me to make like a windowsill with the boxes, with the windowsill bench. And then yesterday, the blender, it fell off the top of the utility shelf. And so this stuff was on the top shelf. And the weird thing about this spice thing is it's recommended that you don't use one of these. It's best when you buy your bottles of spices just to leave them in there, because if you don't have a lot of room, you're going to fill this up. And then what are you going to do with the extra? Then you don't have any room. So I got that tip after I bought that and after I filled it. So don't do that. Just buy all spices that are like uniform size, or buy bulk when you need it. So this is the stuff that keeps floating for years. And then I got out of the storage. And so Jim, it's his parents, you ought to wrap yourself up in this. Whatever this is. I got it out of his storage. I thought it was pretty funny. Maybe I'll wrap this around my waist or something. And I guess this is a heating pad, some kind of, so. As you can see, I tried to get the table cleaned off, but I'm going to have to put my appliances somewhere else besides putting it up here, because that all started to fall off. Because what I was telling you is, don't put like really heavy stuff. So there are brackets to put on the shelf, and me and Jim will have to take it apart and make sure everything gets anchored. So in the meantime, when I don't know what to do with measuring cups and other plastic things and cookie cutters, I put it in here, and then I have odds and end knives in here, pairs of scissors in this one, nothing in this one, bunch of weird stuff here. So, oh boy. And the thing about it is, this is just the stuff that was in the apartment. I haven't even touched, like, there's 2 storage units downstairs, and then I have one at U-Haul. So yeah, it takes a while. It can get frustrating because, you know, I have my art projects like mixed in, and I haven't been able to work on any art because I'm gonna get this straightened out. Like the kitchen, I'll be able to I'll be able to cook in here. Look at the room. It looks so much bigger now. Yeah, so it's for, I want to continue cleaning and figuring out what to do with my heavier appliances. Now I have a desk, working desk, and what I wanted to tell you about was I guess I better end now. Please like and share my channel, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, love you, hugs and kisses.